Joined now by the former governor of Pennsylvania, Ed Rendell, former head of the Democratic Party, a man who has been sitting here outside our studio watching the debate for the last hour and a half. We appreciate it. Thank you for being with us.
Good. His chair's a little low.
Can we raise the chair for the governor, if you don't mind?
I think maybe
we'll
I'm a little too heavy.
No, I'm sure it's the chair and not you. Thank you very much for being with us. Well, first of all, what did you think of the debate?
Well, I thought it was a good debate. I thought they both did pretty well. I thought President Obama gained the most. Governor Romney sort of gave a repeat performance, a good, solid performance. But President Obama was night and day, and I think he will have gained the most politically, even though on points the debate was fairly close.
He will have gained the most because of the comparison.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he just soared compared to...
How do you explain that? I mean, it's the same man. How could it be so different?
Much better preparation. He had a much stronger grasp of the facts, both the facts that were things that his administration had done, plus the inconsistencies in what Governor Romney has said in the past. Much better preparation and a much better attitude. I think the attitude in the first debate was be presidential, be sort of above it all. You can't win that. Politics is hardball, not to give a plug to my friend Chris Matthews, but it's hardball.
Yeah.
And the president played hardball tonight.
So the hardball first really came out in the discussion of energy, a topic that you obviously know a great deal about. Your state has become a big energy-producing state.
Always were. The first oil well in the U.S.
Well, you were,
was,
and then it kind of pulled back a little bit.
Coal.
And now you're back. I want to play just an excerpt from that. Let's take a look at it.
That's the strategy you need on all of the above strategy, and that's what we're going to do in the next 4 years.
But that's not what you've done in the last 4 years. That's the problem.
Sure.
In the last 4 years, you cut permits and licenses on federal land and federal waters in half.
Not true, Governor Romney.
So how much did you cut them by?
Not true.
By how much did you cut them by then?
Governor, we have actually produced more oil.
No. How much did you cut licenses and permits on federal land and federal waters?
Governor Romney, here's what we did. There were a whole bunch of oil
No,
companies.
I had a question, and the question was, how much did you cut them by?
You want me to answer
How much did you cut them by?
I'm happy to answer the question.
All right.
So what did you think?
Well, I thought your prior guest got it right. The president is right. Production went up. He's also right that the reason a lot of there are less permits was because they pull permits of unproductive wells, as they should have. You can't have a permit and then not use it. We want to give those permits to companies.
So, but you listened to the two of them tonight, and it was like they're both equally supportive of fossil fuel development, and they clearly aren't. I mean, President Obama blocked the Keystone Pipeline.
But the Americans have to understand the Keystone Pipeline, as you know, isn't delivering any oil to us.
No, but it's
not delivering any oil to U.S. consumers, correct?
Well, it's delivering oils to refineries in the Gulf that are
shipping oil out,
that are manned by American workers.
But again, it was in the context of gas prices. So that won't do a thing. By the way, I'm for the Keystone Pipeline.
You are for the Keystone Pipeline.
But understand,
so why block it?
But understand, the question was, will it do anything to reduce gas prices? No, folks. Tell the truth, Governor Romney. That oil is going out of the country. It's not going to help us one bit.
But it's somewhat misleading to voters to be led to believe that the policies of these two men on energy are indistinguishable.
Well, sure, and it's also disingenuous for Governor Romney to say that he's for wind and solar because he's against the extension of the production tax credit. You ask any businessman who's put his own money into wind and solar development, do they need the production tax credit extended? And they'll say yes. And Governor Romney is anti that, so he's anti-wind and solar.
So it gets